Hello, everyone. I was just had my head down working on some stuff, and I looked up and it said, "It's showtime." I was like, "Oh, I'm going live a minute late." But welcome. Today is Wednesday, August the 7th, and it is 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Time for my Wednesday weekly check-in chat where we try to share good news with everyone and allow everyone a chance to celebrate their good news. I have quite a few things to talk about today. Excuse me. It's been a busy week around our house. We have had baby girl's birthday. Her party was on Saturday, August the 3rd. Her grandpa and Nana came from South Carolina and spent the weekend. We went over Saturday about 11 or 12 o'clock, and we were there until 10 or 11 o'clock that night. Had a great visit. Baby girl got lots and lots of presents. She loved all of her presents. Papa Dave got her a interactive dancing baby shark toy that is driving them all insane now because that seems to be the favorite toy to play with. And it dances and it sings and it does numbers and learning things on it as well. But it also watches the baby because when she stops or if she moves, it'll say, "You're not moving," or "I can't see you." So that's a little annoying. Her grandpa got her a little Mazda convertible remote control car that you actually sit in and can drive. And it also has the parental controls to be able to steer it and stop it to prevent accidents. You can hook up your Bluetooth to the radio and actually play radio music in the car. It has headlights that come on. Really a neat gift. And so she's been out trying to ride that. But weather here has not been permitting it the last few days. Another exciting thing that happened in our lives, August the 4th, was Dave and my 1 year anniversary of being a couple and dating. We are still on our first date. We went and picked him up August the 4th, 2023, and he never left. We went back. We got rid of all of his obligations there and packed him up and moved him down here. And we have been together ever since. So that was fun. On Sunday was our anniversary. Dave was buying me fresh flowers for birthday, anniversary, Valentine's Day, things like that. And I told him I don't really care for fresh flowers because they're going to die anyway, that I would much rather have a plant. So I had a few succulents and I have other plants. And so he started buying me a succulent each month for our anniversary and for any other gifts. And so I did get two of them, one for this month and one for next month. So he's ahead of the game now for next month. Hi, old guy in Colorado. How are you doing? Welcome. If anybody has any birthdays, anniversaries, promotions, milestones on their channels, anything like that, anybody wants to shout out about, be my guest. I'm more than happy for you to put it in chat and we will shout you out. Yoda Papa Vintage Cards did have a name change. He is going to be Yoda Papa Vintage Americana going forward. Hello, Mr. Terry Jones. Welcome. Yes, oh, guy in Colorado, I am doing wonderful. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. There's Yoda Papa Vintage Americana. Hello. So I'm sure y'all have heard about the weather we've been having. Um, it was Tropical Storm Debbie, got upgraded to a Category 1 hurricane, I believe it was. Came through here Monday, August 5th. They had the schools closed on Monday and Tuesday. We did experience high winds. We did not have any real bad damage around our home, but there was a lot of rain and a lot of flooding. Um, Yoda Papa Vintage Americana has got a couple of shorts on his channel, or a couple of videos from the day of the hurricane with him outside trying to withstand the storm, just to get a good video. If you want to go over there to his channel and watch that, please do. Anyway, our apartment building has an alarm system for the fires, for fire department. And last year when we had Hurricane Idalia, and this year with Hurricane Debbie, the alarm system goes off. And I kind of think it has something to do with the power being out, because both times our power was out when that happened. This time our power was only out about 6 hours. Hi, Paula. Um, anyway, it is a loud, loud alarm, annoying alarm that goes off. And it goes off and goes off and goes off. And it does not stop until they actually come from the fire department and actually turn it off. So we had probably an hour, hour and a half of that annoying alarm going off, and no power during the brunt of the storm, I would say. But they finally did come out and got it reset, and wasn't too long after that, the power came back on. Last year's Hurricane Idalia, we were without power about 12 hours. My daughter and her family were without power for over a week. So we did good this time to only be out of power for about 6 hours. Like I said, not a lot of damage around us, but in the town where my daughter lives, about 20 minutes away from us, there was quite a bit of tree damage, limbs down, and flooding. A lot of flooding. Hi, Southwest Living with Val. How are you doing, my friend? So during all of this commotion with the alarm going off and the power being out and the storm outside, our toilet got clogged. Now, we don't know what happened. I think it was because of the water in the ground is what I think, but I don't know. Anyway, I have an old dilapidated plunger. And so Dave was trying his best to plunge the toilet, and it really wasn't helping. And so he watched a couple YouTube videos and found a home remedy, a life hack. And I do want to share that with you. Hello, Gail from Broken Hearts Ministry. So what you do is you put about a cup of Dawn dishwashing soap down the commode and follow it by hot faucet water. And that will let the clogs slide on down. And sure enough, not boiling water, just hot faucet water. But anyway, it did get the job done. So, I'm all about life hacks. So hopefully I'll remember to include that in my next video that I do. If not, I wanted to make sure that I told y'all all about the home remedy life hack. I'm glad that Gail from Broken Hearts Ministry came in. I have been trying to get my cards ready for her hashtag cards for the homeless, where we are sending cards with Bible verses and just words of encouragement to Gail, and Gail is giving them out with her blessing bags that she gives out to the homeless. And so I bought 20 small cards, or no, 16, I believe, because I think I have 20 altogether. Anyway, small little blank cards inside, and I have written out Bible verses, and I have all but that I had bought 4 large cards. I have all but 2 of those ready, and then I will be able to mail it to Miss Gail. So I have some cards like these, and I will be writing inside of it. And I got those all ready. I've got a big envelope to put them in, and I'll have those ready and out to the mail probably before the end of the week. But yesterday, when I was at the Goodwill, I saw these little prayer cards, and one side it says today's prayer, and on the back side it has a Bible verse. So I think I have 16 of those that I'm also going to include in the package, so that she can, stick those in bags too if she wants. And I know she's getting them from other people. A lot of people have sent other prayer cards and things to put in the bags, but she doesn't have to use them all in these bags, the next batch. She can use them in batches, to come. So it's a good idea. I do have her address. If anyone would like to participate in hashtag cards for homeless, just get in touch with me. I'll give you her mailing address, and you can get your cards together and send them out to her. The second thing that I am doing with Gail, participating in, is called Fall Fest 24 giveaway. Gail says, I probably will have them for all of 2025. So anytime you want to send her cards to help give out to the homeless with Bible verses, words of encouragement, anything like that, please feel free to get in touch with her channel, Broken Hearts Ministry, or with me, and I can give you the information. But Fall Fest 24 giveaway is sponsored by or put on by Gail's Southern Living and Broken Hearts Ministry. And what it is that each channel who wants to be a co-host and a collaborator with her on that project will be making a video. And then our viewers will comment on the video, and from that we will pick a semifinalist. I will then give that semifinalist a prize. Then all the channel's semifinalists will go into a drawing, and that will be for the grand prize winner. And the grand prize winner will get a gift from each of the channels that participate. So if we have 40 or 50 channels that participate, some lucky winner is going to get 40 or 50 gifts in the mail. So this is going on in September. I believe I wrote the dates down, but I think it's in my other notebook. Anyway, we put out our video sometime, I believe, in September, and then sometime in October is when the drawing will be for the grand prize winner. So what I will do is I will put together a 3 to 5 minute video, and I will instruct y'all on either a code word to use or answer a certain question in your comment, and that's how you will register for my semifinalist giveaway. And Gail has said that is September 2nd through September 8th is when the videos will be coming out. The thing about it is the theme of this is share, share, share. So all of us that are doing the videos will be sharing each other's videos. And we will want everyone to go and watch everybody's videos, because you can become a semifinalist on multiple people's channels, because each video will tell you how to comment to register for their drawing, and you will be able to get in on that. So, and she said the drawing will be October 2nd through the 8th. So the grand prize drawing will be on the 22nd of October. This is my first collaboration ever. I am new to all of this. So I will be doing my best. I'm sure I will annoy Gail with questions and making sure that I follow all the rules. I wrote down there's like 3 pages of rules. Everything has to be done in a certain way. But it really sounds like fun. And like I said, each channel will have a semifinalist that will win a prize. And then each channel will send the grand prize winner a prize. So I will be providing a semifinalist prize and a grand prize. And then so will all the other channels. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of videos to watch. That's going to help everybody with getting some time in. And Gail said, I'm so glad you are joining in. Well, I would love to do more collaborations. I just don't know anything about them. I'm a newbie when it comes to that kind of thing. So I've got to, get busy and start getting involved in some of these things. So like I said, be on the lookout for that. That will be coming up soon. And I will be talking about it a lot. And so that everybody gets the message and knows to watch the video, to comment, to get in that drawing. I am having my 1,000 friend and birthday celebration, channel birthday celebration, this coming Saturday, August the 10th at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, Central Standard Time, or Eastern Standard Time, I'm sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to be playing Deal or No Deal. Everybody will have an opportunity to play. If you make the best deal, you will win a prize package from my channel. If you don't make the best deal, you will still receive a consolation prize, because everybody's going to be a winner. But it's just going to be a fun way to decide who the winners are. I have 10 prize packs, and I have lots of consolation prizes to give out. So that's going to be a lot of fun. There will be a video coming out talking more about it. I believe there's a short scheduled for the 9th and for the day of the 10th to remind everybody. So be on the lookout for that. That'll be coming up soon. Now let me go back to my other page of notes. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about my surgery update. I have not made my update video yet. I will be going to see the doctor next Wednesday, so there will be no live stream next Wednesday. Oh, and Gail said you will get lots of new friends. And she said, if you want to come up on my live to make some new friends, let me know, Echo. Oh, okay, great. So anyway, no live next Wednesday because I will be in Moultrie at my post-op, 5-week post-op visit. I will do a live sometime next week, but I don't know exactly when yet. What happens during the 3rd and 4th weeks after the surgery is what they call the 3-week stall, and it is completely normal and expected to happen. And basically what happens is during your pre-op and your post-op immediately after the surgery, you are losing fluid, and you are also burning your glycagon stores from your liver. And your body is basically in shock, doesn't know what's going on. You're in what they call ketosis. You're burning fat rapidly. So you're losing a lot of weight the first 3 weeks. Then by the time you can eat the parade food and the soft food, and you start getting a handle on your liquids and getting your protein in, your body starts to calm down and starts to heal. And it's healing the whole time, but it starts to say, okay, the crisis is over. So now we need to replenish everything that's been lost. And that's in the form of water and in the form of your glycagon stores in your liver. So for the 3 to 4 week period, that time frame, you're not going to see weight loss on the scale, which is exactly what happened for me. I have not lost any more weight on the scale, but I am still burning fat because the whole time now that I am replenishing all of this, because I am on such a reduced amount of food, I am still burning fat. Hey, Indiana Backyard Gardener, welcome. So, what happens is for a week or two, you don't lose weight according to the scale because your body is putting back in the water and putting back in those liver stores. But you're still burning fat at the same time. And eventually everything catches up and you'll see the weight loss on the scale. Now, I had heard about this 3 week stall. I was hoping and praying it wouldn't happen in my weight loss journey. However, when I did some research about it and found out that actually it's a sign that everything is working in my body properly because my body has survived the trauma of the pre-op, the surgery, and the post-op, and now my body is getting stronger and is going to make it to where I can continue on this journey and hopefully be able to continue losing weight. Also, the more food that I am able to eat, the more energy I have, and the more exercise I'm able to do. So it's all good news. It's all great. It's all what is expected. It's a little disheartening when you are used to getting on the scale once a week and seeing those numbers drop. So they basically tell you stay off of the scale. Don't worry about the weight loss. I can tell it in my clothing. I can tell it by Dave saying, oh my goodness, you're shrinking to nothing, and things like that. So it's like, I know that I am burning fat and it is coming off in the weirdest places. Yes. You think about fat, and I've always thought that my arms and legs were pretty proportionate to my body, but that most of my weight was carried in my stomach area. But I'm here to tell you, I have very skinny little wrists now. And Dave can put his hand all the way around my wrist. And he's like, yeah, you've lost weight in your arms. I've lost weight in my face.
The back of your neck is the most.
The back of my neck used to be like a rock. And he would try to give me neck massage and it just wouldn't move. And now it's soft. And he can massage it. So anyway, I won't give you all the gory details. However, we can tell that everything is working like it should. And I am so happy about that. I'm hoping when I go to the doctor next Wednesday that I am released on the exercise, that I can do more than just walking, and that I will be able to go ahead and start back on my gym membership at the Y, and I will be able to start using their equipment, and then eventually I will be able to get back into the pool, and I will really have a good fitness routine going. I think I explained that the best that I can.
Sip, sip, sip.
Oh yeah, I need to sip.
On your list for today is the little couple that we saw at the restaurant on your list, that story?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and do that right now. Anyway, I feel great. I've got the most energy I think I've ever had in my adult life. Now, I have cut out a lot of my medication, My blood sugars are doing well, and I am not putting chemicals into my body. So I am feeling really good. So good that when I cleaned this weekend, I pulled everything out from all of my kitchen cabinets and cleaned all the cabinets and went through all the stuff in the cabinets. Now, when I moved in this apartment 6 years ago, I downsized from a 3-bedroom house with a family to being by myself. And I had so much stuff that I've been holding on to that I don't need, that's taking up space. And I want new things to come into my life. So I went through and I gathered up about 4 boxes of dishware um, to donate. And we went to Goodwill yesterday and we donated all of that stuff. And my daughter also went with us and she had a carload of stuff she donated. So we are very big Goodwill donators. There's another little thrift store I like to donate to as well, but this time we just went to Goodwill. Anyway, what Dave was referring to about the couple at the restaurant on Tuesday morning. Yes, Tuesday morning, we went to go to our favorite little huddle house right here in our little town for breakfast. And I can only eat an egg, but I ordered breakfast. I ate what I could eat. I brought the rest home. Um, anyway, when we got there, there were signs up on the windows, cash only. And that was due to the hurricane having come in through and knocked out their internet. And so they couldn't do credit cards or debit cards. So we went ahead and luckily, Dave had cash um, to pay for our meal. So we sat down and we ordered. And while we were there, another couple came in, an elderly couple, and they sat down and realized that it was cash only, and all they had was a credit card or debit card. And so another couple offered them money to help pay for their meal. And the man said, "No, I'll walk over to the grocery store and I'll get some cash back." Well, while he was gone, Dave and I kind of talked about it, and Dave was kind of like, "I'm going to give him whatever I don't need for our meal, when he gets back to help him out." Well, when he got back, we found out that the grocery store wasn't giving out cash because their machines were down as well. So the poor man couldn't get any money. So by the time he got back, they had already brought their food out. And so he said, "Well, we're going to eat the food and we'll figure this out." He did, make the comment he could go home and get some cash. Anyway, so the other couple gave him money. And then when we got up to leave, Dave handed him the money we had left. And the man was like, "Oh, no, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. And Dave was like, "No, I want to do this. I want to help you out." And Dave was like, "Don't wreck my blessing."
No, don't mess with my blessing.
Yeah, don't mess with my blessing. I'm blessing you so that God will bless me. So um, we have always been blessed in our lives. We don't have a lot, but we have enough. And so that was one way we were able to help, that couple out or whatever. Gail said
he turned down the 20 from the lady.
he did. Well, how were they going to pay?
I don't know. He turned it down. He couldn't turn down mine.
Okay. Gail says, "I am having a yard sale, but I also donate things of mine to the ministry." Yes. And that's a great thing to do. And I have always, if I know someone who needs things, for a period of time, Dave had a home health aide coming out, and we gave her a bunch of stuff for her and she had some grown kids that, were getting places and stuff. So we've always been like that. Sometimes I will try to sell something if it's good and I think I can sell it. I used to do that, but now I'm pretty much like I don't want to be bothered with trying to sell it. I'll just donate it and give it away. Um, so it brings us to yesterday. We went, did the had breakfast, did that, got home, and Dave was going to go live, and he was like, I don't know, I just don't feel like I should go live right now. And I said, okay, then I'll go live. So I had scheduled a live to play the word game, and then I had scheduled a live to do my jigsaw puzzles later on. And so I'm sitting here about 5 minutes before I'm going to go live, and the phone rings, and it's our daughter. And she's like, Mom, I'm kind of having an emergency. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is it? So she starts to tell me the story that because of the water being up in her parking lot from the hurricane, it made her air in her tires off. And so my ex-husband, the baby's grandpa, had left her with one of those little tire gauges and told her, before she drove the car to check her tire pressure. So she did, and one of the tires was low. So she went to the gas station to get, well, first she went grocery shopping. Then she went to the gas station to put air in the tire, and the stem broke off the tire and then deflated the tire. So the poor kid is sitting there with a car full of groceries and a flat tire. So she calls her mama. And I say, okay, first of all, I'm going to call, and it's a Toyota. It's under warranty. The tires are under warranty. So I said, let me call Toyota, make sure they're open. Then I'll call, Geico Roadside Assistance. And we'll get you towed over to the uh, car dealership. Well, when I called Geico, they were like, we can do a change the tire if they have a donut, or we can tow them. And I said, oh no, she does have a donut. Let's just do that. So I called her back and let her know, we're on our way to get the groceries and take them to her house so that she doesn't lose her groceries, and that the repair guy is coming to change the tire. So it ends up, it's at the same exact gas station that last year during Hurricane Idalia was the only gas station we could find that had any gas. And my daughter was with us then again in her car, and we both pulled in there and filled up with gas. So it was kind of funny that here another hurricane, something happens, we're at that same gas station. So anyway, she puts her groceries in my car and gets in the car and goes with Dave to her house. I wait there at her car for the guy to come. Um, he changes the tire, which the tire was on there so hard, he had to put both feet up on the crowbar and like jump on the car to get the nuts loose. But he finally got it done, got the donut on. So they come back, and we go ahead and we follow her over to the car dealership. We get there, they take a look at it, and she says the tire's under warranty. And they say, oh, the tire's under warranty, but not the valve stem. So we're like, okay, well, we still have to get it fixed. So, we'll go ahead and do it. So we go to get a bite to eat while they're fixing the car. And they call her and they say, to put a rubber valve stem in, it's going to be like $40, but it's going to make the low tire sensor go off in your car. So if we put the metal stem in there, it's like $400. So which do you want us to do? So of course she said, I'll take the rubber one for $40, and I don't care if the light comes on and says it's low. So they went ahead and fixed it. When we got back there, I was like, well, I can't, if it's over $100, I can't help you. But if it's under $100, I got it. So I was able to help her and pay for the repair. It was only like $33 and some change. And
I thought it was so funny because I told her, I said, don't drive over 45 miles per hour on that donut. And she said the guy told her not to drive over 55.
55, yeah.
I guess I'm an overprotective parent.
Yes. So anyway, when we got done getting that fixed, we went on to Goodwill. We donated our items. Then my daughter and I did a little Goodwill shopping. Um, I am finding clothes the next size smaller and sometimes two sizes smaller for me just to try to grow or shrink into. I keep saying grow into, but I mean shrink down into. But I'm not going to go out and spend a lot of money on a whole new wardrobe because I don't know where I'm going to end up and how much weight I'm going to lose. So
You're growing in knowledge.
my daughter was giving away some clothes. I went through all of hers. I kept what I think I'll be able to use in the future. And that's how I'm going to do that because I'm not going to spend a lot of money, until I get, into maintenance. I see a lot of comments going on about the sensor and everything. I mean, it's outrageous the prices these things cost. So there's no way we could have paid that.
Going to the dealership for a real donut.
But anyway, so that happened yesterday. And then I did go live last night and we did play the word game and then we did do some puzzles. We did it both in one live instead of two. So that was a lot of fun. Then this morning I had to go to the foot doctor. So I got up and I went to the foot doctor and I forgot to eat before I left.
Uh-oh.
And so when I went to pick up the baby, I was like, I am really running low. I need something before I make it home.
Just like a battery.
Just like a car battery, when the fuel goes, the energy goes. And so I said, well, there's an Aldi's between there and home. And I had heard that Aldi's had a lot of good products for the weight loss with protein and things like that. So I said, well, I wanted to check out Aldi's anyway. So I'll just go in Aldi's and I'll buy something that I can, eat to help get my energy back up. So anyway, baby girl and I went in Aldi's and we had a really good time shopping around and she doesn't like to give people things at the register. She thinks that if she gives them the item to pay for it, that they won't give it back. So she had her a little bag of some protein cheese balls and a little box of chocolate chip muffins. And she was hanging on to them for dear life. And she did not want to give them. She said, I don't want to pay. Because I said, we have to give them to them to pay. And she said, I don't want to pay. And I said, why do we have to pay for them? We can't have them if we don't pay for them. So I decided to go through self-checkout and let her scan them. Well, that was a big hit. She really, really enjoyed doing that. So then when we got in the car, I gave her a little bit of cheese balls and gave her some of the muffins. And I got cheese sticks. And so I ate a cheese stick and I ate some of the cheese balls. And I was good to go to come home. So I did not do an Aldi haul. But what I am going to be doing is some of the things that I'm making with these ingredients and things like that. When I get it perfected, get the recipe perfected, I'll make a video then. We're making what they call chaffle, CHAFFLE, which is a cheese waffle. I bought the little 5-inch mini waffle maker. I'm going to do a product review on it. I haven't got around to it yet. Anyway, you take egg and cheese and a little bit of almond flour and some baking powder rather, and you put it in the waffle maker and it makes this crunchy, cheesy waffle that Dave says tastes like a big Cheez-It. But you can make pizza waffles and all kinds of things. And so I've been working on different recipes and making those. I've got him hooked on just the cheese and egg one. But there are a lot of other ones. And I also found at Aldi some protein waffle and pancake batter mix. and I will be able to use that. Now, these chaffles, you can also add the unflavored protein, and that makes it, higher protein count. So I can do that as well. He's wanting me to show you this. Oh my God. This huge water bottle we found at the Goodwill yesterday. It was covered in, we thought, stickers, ended up being decals, and they were very easy to remove. So it's stainless steel. How many ounces is that?
64, 1 gallon.
64 ounces, 1 gallon. No wonder it's heavy.
Yeah.
And I got the knockoff Stanley 40-ounce cup. I just have to order the straws. I did order the straws for the cups. We paid $2.99.
And this is tall. TAL.
And it's a TAL brand, and they're like $30-40. So we did really good.
That's Hebrew for dewdrop.
Dewdrop?
Yep.
Okay. Yes, I've seen all kinds of things you can do with the cottage cheese bread. You can do cottage cheese, like with a crust. You can make canned chicken pizza crust.
Oh.
Hey, Creative Soil, welcome. Okay, she said it's a half gallon is 64 ounces.
Oh, okay.
Okay, half gallon. Still, it's big. Anyway, so we're really pushing fluids, water, flavored waters, things like that. But one of the things I found today at Aldi's were what they call an egg wrap. And it is like a tortilla made out of egg instead of flour. So it has no carbohydrates. It's just complete protein. So we're going to try those for lunch and see what we can come up with. I've got some pizza sauce. I've got some mozzarella cheese. I've got some low sugar pizza sauce. So
I actually am eating better and I feel better.
So we are probably going to make like a pizza egg wrap for lunch. Dave said that he is actually eating better now that I'm coming up with all these crazy recipes and things, and he is feeling better, which I've always said he didn't eat the right things because they weren't readily available.
You were right.
So now that we're keeping things in the house and I'm cooking some things, he is able to eat better. We're finding products that are healthier and better for us. Yes, electrolytes are a must. I'm still drinking my Powerade Zero. I can have Gatorade Zero and Powerade Zero. I still have them cold in the refrigerator. I'm drinking a lot of flavored water, but then I also am drinking those as well to help get the electrolytes. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about today?
Our anniversary.
Oh, there's the anniversary video. And Dave was actually shocked that I had that many photos of him.
I didn't realize I had wore that many hats.
I had been, taking pictures and keeping them while he was sometimes not that aware of it. There is one picture that he's got Play-Doh on his nose. Now, yeah, I think you have on a red shirt, and it's kind of a pinkish colored.
Were you taking pictures of me not knowing it?
Play-Doh. No, you knew about that one. But
I mean, were there some in there I didn't know of?
Oh, I don't know about that. But there's a lot of times where he's playing with the baby, doing funny things. Good morning, Share Bear. Good morning, and God bless you all. Have to go to work, but thought I would pop in and say hi. Hi. So good to see you. So I do have my normal quote. I have quotes to show that I've been gathering things that to do on the lives. Either we will do some quotes, or we might do some life hacks, or some riddles, or some trivia, or something like that. Just a little something to go with it. So I'm working on that kind of stuff. But here are a few quotes that I have for today. To do two things at once is to do neither. I'm a multitasker. I like to multitask, but it makes me realize that sometimes we do need to stop and slow down and really concentrate on one thing at a time. And I forgot to show y'all my anniversary present. I don't know if y'all can see it. Dave got me this beautiful, beautiful Bible, and it is a King James Version Bible, and it is absolutely beautiful with a pink leather cover. I absolutely love it, and um, I've been looking up Bible verses in it for those cards that I'm filling out.
God is love, and I love you.
Yes, and I have really enjoyed doing that. All right, let's
You have
see.
the flowers too.
I already talked about my flowers.
No, your little bitty ones.
My new succulents.
Yes.
I already talked about them at the
You
beginning.
showed them?
I didn't show them, but I talked about them.
You got to show them.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This is so true. If you don't take that first step, you'll never get started on the journey. And I am so thankful that almost a year ago, I took the first step on my weight loss journey and inquired whether or not my insurance would cover it and whether or not I was a candidate.
This little booger's growing.
Okay, well, let's wait until I'm done with this so they can see full screen. So don't be afraid to try something new. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Again, very, very true. Sometimes we're afraid, and sometimes we have to just do it afraid, and then good things will happen to us. Go after your dream, no matter how unattainable others think it is. That's what happens. As soon as you tell somebody you've got a dream, or you've got a journey you want to take, or you want to do something to improve your life, all the naysayers are going to come out. All the negativity, and oh, it'll never work, and that'll never be possible, and da 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 da. Don't take that. Say, no, this is what I want, and I'm going to do whatever I can do, and God will do the rest. But I have to do what I can do. That's right. They poo-poo all over it. You can have anything you want once you give up the belief that you can't have it. Again, anything is possible, and everything is possible with God. It's all you've got to do is think about, what do I want to do with my life? What would make me happy? I say it all the time. Happiness is a choice. Just to be happy doesn't mean you have everything and no problems ever. But what it means is that you're happy and content with what you do have. And so you can have anything you want as soon as you realize that you can. And always with God's help. Feel the feeling, but don't become the emotion. See it, allow it, and release it. This is very dear to my heart because I've had a lot of emotional baggage from my previous marriage that I've had to work through this past year, and I'm still working on it. There's still going to be days that I'm going to be out of sorts, so to speak, because of my past. But I'm not going to unpack the baggage and live there. I live here in this present moment. So I may feel it, I may be unhappy, but I will get through it and I will release it. It can have no power over me if I release it. Joy is a net of love by which you can catch souls. When you're happy and you're living your life to the fullest and you're joyful, other people want to know what you're up to. What makes her so happy? What makes her life so great? And that's when you can, witness to them and tell them it's because of our Lord. It's because I have faith in God and I trust Him to see me through whatever this life throws at me. So put that smile on your face and be happy, and other people will wonder what you've been up to. They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel. This is something my daughter is learning because being a school teacher, she touches many children's lives. And this year, in the same school building, she has third graders, fourth graders, and fifth graders that she has taught, and a new batch of second graders coming up into third grade. And so when they had open house and all the kids were there, they all came around to her room and visited with her. And she has made them feel special, made them feel like they can do anything they want to do. And that's what teaching is all about. Don't let anyone steal your joy today. Yes, some days it doesn't take much to steal your joy. Some days you barely can get out the door before something happens and it threatens to steal your joy. But you just got to keep that in the back of your mind that this is my day. I will be happy. I am going to have a great day, and tell everything else to get away. That's all you got to do. Let's see. Was that the last one? Do I have another one? Oh, gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. It's the spark that lights a fire of joy in our soul. If you're happy, you can't help but be grateful for everything that you have. And it's not about, I wish I had this, or, I'd be happy when I got that, or I'd be happy when I retire, or I'll be happy when I go on vacation. I'll be happy this, I'll be happy that. No, you need to be happy right now. Wherever you're at in your life, you're right where God wants you to be. And He will help you through whatever trials you have to go through. But you have to be thankful for what you've got. And sometimes it takes actually remembering and thinking about all the things that you have in your life that you're thankful for, because we can get ungrateful very easily. And that's one thing that I don't want to be, is ungrateful. I think that is the last one. Okay, let me take this down. Dave wants me to show you my plants. Oops. I'm sorry. We did the wrong thing. Here we go. There we go. Yay. Okay. All right. These are my two babies. We haven't figured out what this one is yet, but this is in the snake plant or mother-in-law tongue family, and it's actually twisted and braided and tied together at the top. Hello, Nana Grace. Welcome. Yes, so this one, we know what it is. You can actually untie the braid, but I like it braided. So I'm not sure if I'll be taking it apart or not. But they came in these cute little pots, which I will be taking them out of these little tiny pots and putting them in these larger pots. And we actually found these at a Publix. Now, we normally get our plants either at Walmart or like somewhere like Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that. But we were at Publix getting a balloon for baby girl's birthday party. And we rounded the corner and saw him. And we were like, Dave was like, I owe you one for this month and I'll get you one for next month. So I was happy about that. So
I'm good to go for a month.
I got two. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I have 10 now. And that'll be 11 months. So that means that no, I mean that'll be 13 months, sorry. So that means 2 months I got the cut flowers and then we started doing the succulents. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to make a huge succulent garden, one large container with all the succulents, or if I'm going to keep them separate. Right now I have them all separate. So they're taking up my bar in my kitchen is nothing but plants. So they have a home for right now. I only have about 5 plants out on my patio, and Dave was kind of worried with the hurricane and everything and said, you better check on your plants. So I went out there and I made sure they were all up against the house so that if the wind did blow, hopefully they wouldn't blow them over. And they all survived just fine. So that was good. Let me drink some more. Is there anybody who has got a premiere, a video, a live stream coming up that they would like to promote? If you do, please just go ahead and put it in the chat. I think everybody is blue, so everybody should be able to reach out and become friends with everyone. I did some short videos that have given me quite a few subscribers in the last month. So my friends are growing, and I love that. And I'm getting comments. And I don't believe in deleting the negative comments. You know, you're going to get them. We had a couple this week that I kind of had to stop and reread and kind of had to say to myself, well, you know, you don't know me, and you don't know what my life is like. So hopefully those people will tune in and get to know me, the person, not just the channel, and maybe they'll change their mind about what they found negative about the situation. I love to encourage people. I love to share out channels. I hope that everyone does read my community posts. And if I am sharing out a channel, I hope you will go by and check out that channel. I don't just randomly share people. If I share them out, I've watched whatever I'm sharing and I have connected with that creator or that channel, and I want my friends to know about it too. Val said, I am going to try doing a video with my phone, so I am hoping to do a short video today before I have to be at work. Yeah, Val, that would be great if you're able to do it. Val's camera broke, and so she hasn't been able to get any videos on her phone. And she also started a new job, and it was only supposed to be a part-time job, but then they needed help, and so then she had to work a lot of hours. So she'll be putting out videos soon. Creative Soil says, very inspirational today, Echo. I'm starting a succulent garden in my front yard. I'm like a minute behind. Okay, that's fine, Creative Soil. I'm glad you found it inspirational. I don't ever want people to leave my streams and be like, well, that was a waste of my time, or, you know, I didn't get anything out of that was useful, or something like that. I know most of you personally, and we are friends, and I'm glad about that. But there will be people from time to time that come in that don't know us, and they won't know what we're all about. And so, I try to do videos that will, showcase that. I watched a
I've never
video.
seen the day that you're able to speak for like 25 minutes and not be winded at all when you're speaking.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not
amazing.
breathing heavy either.
No.
Remember, I had that comment one time on a live. Someone said, "Why are you breathing so heavy?" Oh, because I have to breathe. you know. Um, but yeah, everything is just improving everywhere, every which way in my life right now, which is a wonderful thing. Um, but I was watching a couple of different creators last week that are having the problem of trying to niche themselves here on YouTube. They feel like they have to have a certain um, type of content and only one type of content. See, I don't fit in a niche. I don't have a niche. I fit in where I fit in. Um, I do the Bible verses and the inspirational type things, positivity, happiness, but I also play the games that are great for our brain health and exercising. I try to bring some health and wellness to the channel as well. I do cooking, I do grocery hauls, I share my dog, I share my granddaughter, I share Dave. Um, I
I had to
share.
widen my niche. That's why I added Americana.
Yeah. I mean, I share what my life is like, and everything you see on my channel is 100% real. I don't have a script. I never really know what I'm going to talk about when I open my mouth.
Lord knows I
Um,
don't know what's coming out of my mouth.
I do try to make notes of things that I want to hit upon, or when I make videos, I will say to myself, okay, this is the topic I'm trying to cover in this video and hope that I will cover it. Um, but I don't make videos or go live to please anybody but myself. I know that sounds selfish, but if I didn't enjoy what I was doing, I wouldn't do it. I have enough going on in my life that I don't have to do YouTube. When I first started YouTube, yes, I was bored. I was lonely. I didn't have a lot of personal contact with people. I was taking care of my granddaughter. I felt a little isolated. I still wasn't really grasping being on my own, so to speak. And so I did reach out and I did start being involved in YouTube to meet people. And look who I met. I met Dave. If I hadn't been on YouTube, I would have never met Dave and I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I can give up YouTube at any time or I can stick with YouTube for any
You
amount of
made me a
time.
better person than 1 year ago.
Oh, hi, Dinky Crafts, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome. Um, I think we have grown and changed together with each other's help. I don't think that either one of us would be where we're at today if it hadn't been for the other one. Dave probably would be dead right now if he hadn't been here when he had that episode and if we hadn't gotten him to the emergency room and got him into the hospital. I mean, he almost died. And that taught me right there and then that I loved him enough that I wasn't going to let him just die, you know. And if I had to, bend over backwards and beat him up to make him do what he needed to do for his own goodness, I would. And he has come a long way. And there are a lot of things, that I've changed over the past year. Sometimes I can be a real, and I know that about myself. I am moody. You would think that I have PMS. I've been uh, had a hysterectomy. I don't have hormones. That might be the problem. Um, but I'm not an easy person to live with either. And I had about 8 years on my own
They're hiding in
trying.
there somewhere.
trying to um, make it on my own after being married for 29 and a half years. And I really didn't want to take a chance on anybody else. And then I, inadvertently met Dave. And then I was like, he cares about me. You don't find very many people who actually love you and care about you. And so I wanted to fall in love with him. I wanted to love him, but part of me was scared to death. I'm still scared to death of what the future holds. I don't know where we're going or what we're doing. But
We're going to Paris in 2025.
Yeah, everything is going as well as it can go. We had a goal of me getting the weight loss surgery. We tackled that. Now I'm in, recovery process from that. We are going to, our next thing will be transforming both of our health with our healthy eating, and getting in physical condition because we do want to take that trip to Paris. And, we've done research and we found out that Paris is not a handicapped accessible city.
Not at all.
Not at all. They don't have elevators. They don't have scooters. They don't
Some
have.
hotel rooms don't even have bathrooms.
Yeah, some of the hotel rooms you have to share a bathroom. They don't have air conditioning. They don't put ice in their drinks. I could go on and on and on. But we have to be sure we're able to go. And we've never really traveled. So we're going to do some traveling around the United States, make sure we know what we're doing, get our passports, and then we're going to plan our trip to Paris. Now, if it works out that Paris can be the honeymoon, that'd be great. If it doesn't work out that Paris is the honeymoon, I still want to go to Paris. But I do want to have a wedding. And I don't want to rush and not get what I want. And I want it to be something we both want and something we save for and something we do together. And right now, that was my surgery. We had to save the money and work together to get that done. Val says, it has been a little different since my daughter moved to North Carolina, but it is all good. I am so happy she is out there and living her life. I am doing really well too. And that's one thing as parents, Val, we have to let our kids go. We have got to let them experience this world on their own. Of course, you'll always be there, no matter how old they are or, what their situation is in life. You'll always be there to help them if you can. But hopefully you've laid the foundation and the framework for her to be able to be a happy, productive member of society. And she'll make you proud. And I'm sure you have done those things. My daughter, our daughter, I couldn't be more proud. Situations that happen, sometimes I sit back and I wonder, wow, did I teach her how to handle that? So I'm very proud as a mother. Dinky Crafts said, I've not been to Paris since 1987. I got engaged at the top of the Eiffel Tower. Oh my gosh, how wonderful. I don't even think they let you go up to the top anymore. But that would be so amazing. I have just, for years, I have wanted to go to France and to Paris in particularly. And I don't even care how I do it. I mean, we've talked about taking a cruise, going there for a few days before the cruise, taking the cruise and then coming back for a few days. We've talked about just flying over and going to Paris. Now that the Olympics has been in Paris, I'm kind of, wishing I had watched more of the Olympics. Maybe I would have seen more of Paris, but I doubt it. But yes, it is the city of love. And if for some chance it doesn't work out that we get to go, then God will put another dream in our hearts. We'll do something else. I'm just excited to have dreams and to know that even at 61 years old, 61 and a half, I'm not too old to dream. You know, I can dream. I can have dreams. I can make dreams come true. I can do whatever I want to do, and I will. Yes, a cruise would be so much fun. I went on a cruise, gosh, before my daughter was born. So we're talking about 28 years ago. And it was a 7-day cruise. We went to, I think, 4 different stops in Mexico, and we went to Key West, Florida, and then we went to three different places in Mexico. But it was so much fun. We went with another couple, and we did all the sights, and we did a lot of things on the cruise ship itself, and we just had the best time. Dinky Craft says a wine and cheese cruise in Netherlands is a must. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I am just wanting to become a world traveler. I've seen a lot of the United States. Um, Hold on one second. I had to have my phone turned on yesterday for the repair guy to call. And because of that, I took my unknown caller silence thing off. And now I'm getting all these telemarketer calls. And I don't like that. I like to know who's calling me. And if it's somebody I don't know, then they can leave me a message. I do have my voicemail on, but let me turn this back on because I'm tired of getting these calls. And I'm not going to talk too much about politics because I'm not very political, but I hate them calling you, telling you, did you know this, that, the other? I'll do my own research and make up my own mind. Thank you. And that's all I'm going to say about politics. Again, hi, Game Time with Caden. How are you? Again, I want to reiterate that Yoda Papa Vintage Cards has changed his name to Yoda Papa Vintage Americana. Please go over and visit his channel. He's got a lot of shorts he's been working on putting up. He's got a couple of lives he's gone to. What's wrong, Caden? Why not good? He won't be on for long. Okay, Caden. I grew up in Indiana, in Northwest Indiana. Oh, you got COVID? Oh my goodness, Caden. How did you do that? Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. But anyway, I lived in between 2 towns in Indiana. And I was on a channel one day, and there was a conversation being talked about and talking about Lake Michigan. And I said, oh, I'm really familiar with Lake Michigan. And it happened to be Indiana Backyard Gardener. And she lives right near where I grew up. And I know exactly her climate and her type of place and everything. And so it just makes me realize that it is a small world. The internet has made it so easy and accessible for us to meet people from all walks of life and from all countries everywhere. You think your mom accidentally gave it to you? Well, bless your heart. I hope it doesn't hit you too hard. I have a friend, Dagmar from Belgium. I've met a chef over in the Netherlands that comes and does plays the word game with us. I've met a couple of ladies over in Africa. Um, Several people in Canada, several people in the UK, um, Germany. I'm trying to think where else. Australia. Um, so you just never know where you might meet somebody from, you know. Dagmar, I was talking one day about going to Paris and everything, and she said Belgium, I guess, is really close over there, and they take little day trips to Paris and things. And so she wrote me an email and told me all of the places not to go, places not to stay, places not to go at night, things like that. Valuable information that the tourist guides and all are not going to tell you from somebody who's actually been there, you know. So that kind of information is invaluable to us. Um, I guess I'm running out of things to say. Is that even humanly possible for me to run out of things to say? I guess it is. Um, I am, like I said, working on the cards, hashtag cards for homeless, getting those ready, getting them ready to mail out. And I will be participating in Fall Fest 24 giveaway. So be on the lookout for that. Any of you that have channels, if you are interested in participating in the Fall Fest 24 giveaway, um, just let us know. Myself, Gail, anybody else who is participating, and they can get you registered with Gail. She does have a registration. Goodbye, Caden. Rest up. Um, she does have a registration video. You need to comment on that video, and you also need to email her your intent that you want to participate. Again, don't forget this coming Saturday, August the 10th, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, will be our big giveaway. It's going to be our 1,000 friends giveaway and our channel birthday party. Channel's birthday party is a couple months away, a couple months old, and we are at like 1,169 friends now. I was a little delayed in doing my 1,000 friend giveaway due to surgery and everything. So I've gotten.
You live in the United States?
Yes, you do need to live in the United States. You need to be 18 years or older. I do actually have a little video. Let me pull this up. I do have a little video of the rules for the giveaway. Let me play that.
These are the rules to the 1,000 friend giveaway. This giveaway is not sponsored by YouTube. It is sponsored by Living My Best Life at 60. You must be 18 years or older to win. You must live in the USA. Once prizes are shipped by UPS or United States Postal Service, we are no longer responsible. All prizes must be claimed by email with shipping information within 24 hours of this giveaway. 0821peace@gmail.com is the channel email, and all unclaimed prizes will be used for later giveaways. Thank you and good luck.
I did say 24 hours. I meant to say 48 hours. You do have 48 hours to contact me to claim your prize. You got anything else, Guru? Yoda Dave? He must have his headphones. I said, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Nope, you're good to go. I am going to go ahead and wrap this up. Let's see. Val said, I will try to get some cards to help out. Great. A lady just quit at work, so I hope my schedule doesn't change, but I will know more on Thursday, which will help me know if I can participate. Okay, that's fine, Val. Like I said, if you want to, it's a great cause. Um, I've been finding some inspiration just in making out the cards. I had fun going and shopping and picking them out. And like I said, Gail, I will try to get mine done this week and get them out in the mail. If nobody has anything else, I'm surprised Grandbaby has slept this long. Dinky Craft said, I will be sharing, LOL. Yes, that is the theme of Fall Fest 24. Share, share, share. So we all want to watch each other's videos and get entered in as many of the drawings as you can. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope I do make some new friends. And I hope somebody wins a good prize. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go. I love y'all. Bye now.